Jesus Christ, this is a pain in the ass. At least I did it. Hey Mako, did you see that? I solved the puzzle.
What a workout!
Yeah, it was a little challenging.
So how come you know so much about the Raiden Shogun?
You mean me?
Yes.
Perhaps
else?
it's because I'm the Electro Archon's familiar.
Pardon?
What? Like Devalin is to Barbados? Huh. Never would have guessed by looking at you.
It sounds like you'd be more persuaded if you saw me in my fox form. In your dreams.
Damn it.
Aw.
More curious than my appearance is the fact that she and I don't see each other anymore, wouldn't you say?
It is kind of weird.
A nation to last for all eternity is a dream that she and I both share. But I don't think that's the same thing as complete stasis. At some point, she started going down a path that became increasingly difficult for me to join her on. You know, A never said goodbye to me before she stepped into the plane of euthymia. Perhaps it's just my wishful thinking, but I think she did this deliberately, as her way of keeping our friendship eternal. By neither saying goodbye nor seeing me again, our relationship will remain forever how it was. In her mind, at least. Since we've embarked on two very different paths to eternity, I can either continue to maintain the status quo or do whatever it takes to bring her back on track, regardless of the cost. I have chosen the latter because if stubbornly isolating herself in the plane of euthymia is her idea of eternity, then my duty as her eternal familiar is to drag her back out of her own head and into the real world.
Aw, Miko. You sound like a really great friend.
I'm only telling you this so you can properly understand my plan. Could you possibly spare the sentimentality for the time being?
It's okay.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. Time for anti-Raiden Shogun training phase 2.
It's not over.
There's a part 2?
Apparently there is. Lovely. Now I'm kind of thinking, should I continue with Lumine with her power like this, or should I try go and get my hands on Sumeru power? I suppose I could just get my hands on Sumeru power. The powers from Danger, I mean. Let's do this. Oh fuck! I barely started.
Cool it.
Let the show begin.
Freeze.
Lightning slash!
This one will be frozen in time.
Over here! Cue the spotlight!
Yeah, I suppose I could go and use the Danger powers. I mean, speaking, anyone can just go and get it. I proved that already. Oh. Well, I gotta say, compared with the other one, this is much easier.
We're finally done! How did we do?
You did quite admirably. I could see your determination and your hard work.
Yay!
So, do you think we're ready to beat the Raiden Shogun now?
How do I put this? You're no match for her at all.
Wait,
Shut down!
so all of this was a complete waste of time?
God damn it.
You are the most important part of the plan. I know what I'm doing. You don't think I'd leave you with no chance to win at all, do you? Speaking
Yeah,
of,
something else.
Traveler, what do you think of the Resistance Army's chances?
They're no match.
You're absolutely right. Perhaps they occasionally best the Shogun's army in open battle, but when they face the Raiden Shogun herself,
Yes, there is no way they can
considering
handle it.
even their visions have been taken from them and embedded in the statue, they're ultimately quite helpless.
You don't have to be so blunt. The Traveler's the captain of Swordfish too, you know.
Yes, that's right. You're talking
I
to the
don't mean to
captain.
belittle them. On the contrary. It is precisely because of their helplessness, because their visions have been taken from them, that their will is all the more precious. In short, if everything goes according to plan, they may yet prove to be helpful. Oh, goodness, is that the time? I have another guest to receive today. We can talk more back at the Grand Narukami Shrine.
All of a sudden, you're entertaining guests? Paimon's really struggling to understand how you work.
Yeah, she's all over the place. It's okay. Just enjoy the sunset. Look at that sunset. Absolutely beautiful.
Okay, we can talk here. You asked me
Okay.
about the plan.
Yes, please
In
tell me the
fact,
plan.
I've been mulling it over for quite a long time.
So,
Before one makes a plan, what is the most important thing one must do?
Don't know. What is it?
research their
You
enemy.
must understand the situation you are facing. The
Okay,
Vision
so I
Hunt
was right.
Decree was obviously devised as a means of manipulating the Shogun. The ones behind it knowing full well her susceptibility as a puppet, with a single-minded focus on eternity. Yes, this is the strongest piece of evidence we have to go on. Now, we also know that every aspect of the Vision Hunt Decree's promulgation and execution has been enthusiastically spearheaded by the Tenryou Commission from the outset.
Ayaka was saying that every time they submitted a petition against the Vision Hunt Decree, the Tenryou and Kanjo commissions would veto it straight away with no negotiation.
Yes, it's all too clear that both the Tenryou and Kanjo commissions are in some form of collusion with the Fatui. Foolish humans, blinded by their greed.
Unfortunately, that happens a
Thus, the
lot.
current situation is that our Fatui antagonist is still at large, has the two rogue commissions wrapped around their finger, and is distributing delusions from the shadows. Unfortunately, given that said antagonist is under the protection of two commissions and the Raiden Shogun, we would be rather hard-pressed to track them down.
So, what should we do?
It will be easier for us to start with someone from Inazuma.
Okay,
So
who?
my plan is to incite rebellion in the Tenryou Commission.
Pardon?
Rebellion? What are you talking about? After everything you just said, it sounds like the Tenryou Commission has rebelled already.
When I say rebellion, I don't mean betraying the shogunate. I mean inciting a certain someone to betray the Tenryou Commission.
Are
If
you
we
talking
manage to
about...
convince her, I'm quite sure we'll be able to get you another audience with the Raiden Shogun. I'll give you a clue. She's currently in charge of the Shogun's army. She visits the shrine at this time every month, and she is our guest today.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
She also appears to be standing right behind you.
Don't move a muscle. You've got
God
some
damn
nerve
it.
showing up here in the shrine when there's an active warrant for your arrest.
It's not
Don't
my
even
fault.
think about trying anything. Surrender now. You're coming with me to headquarters. Seize her!
Oh, don't even think about it.
Affirmative.
Kujusara!
For fuck's sake.
It seems that you're forgetting. This is the Grand Narukami Shrine. Use of force here is strictly forbidden. Before you proceed, which of you would like to face criminal charges for dishonoring the Shogun,
Thank you.
Gucci-ai, please tell me you are not sheltering a wanted criminal here.
We are just friends. I don't see what sheltering has to do with it. Tell your subordinates to leave. We have things to discuss.
All of you outside.
But they're
As you
already
wish.
outside. How much outside do they have to be? Oh well.
Gujiyai, I'm a little curious. Does it not also dishonor the Shogun to hide a wanted criminal at her grand shrine?
You're the same as ever, Kujo-Sara. No one can match you when it comes to loyalty to the Shogun.
As a servant, loyalty to the Shogun is my duty. And as a warrior, I dedicate my life to following the way of the Shogun.
Good for you.
Even though she will one day seize your vision too.
The Vision Hunt Decree is the Shogun's chosen course, and I shall not question it.
Huh. It's tragic. Such wholehearted devotion rendered meaningless by circumstance. Have you been kept in the dark? Or are you the only one left in the light?
Lady Guji, I need you to be direct. Tell me exactly what you mean.
I mean, that was quite obvious what you
The
mean.
Vision Hunt Decree is a trap. Part of a Fatui plot to bring Inazuma to its knees. And your masters, the Kujo clan of the Tenryou Commission, they're the ones keeping the truth from reaching the Shogun.
You're saying the Kujo clan betrayed the Shogunate?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Guji Yae, your allegation is not only dangerous, but ridiculous. The Tri-Commission has served the Shogun since ancient times, and remains absolutely loyal to this day. Ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, I have seen and heard nothing but pure devotion toward the Shogun. At every level of the Tenryou Commission, especially from the head of the clan, Kujo Takayuki. He reveres the Muso no Hitotachi more than anyone. My own respect for the Shogun pales in comparison to his. How could he ever even dream of acting against the Shogun?
You
3
want to
days.
test it out?
Come back here in 3 days and I will
Right.
show you the evidence. As a Guji, there's one thing I know very well. People believe whatever they want to believe. Some things you do not see, simply because you do not wish to look. And
How
so,
profound.
it falls to me to place the truth before your eyes, in all its ugliness.
3 days? I'll be here. But if I don't see any evidence, I will demand a formal apology for slandering the Kujo clan. Also, she will have to come with me.
Wonderful. Then I'll see you in 3 days. I look forward to it very much.
Yay, this will be so much fun. So how exactly going to do this?
That was so scary. Paimon wasn't expecting to run into Kujo-Sara here. But, Miko, you mentioned evidence of the Tenryou Commission's betrayal. Is that all in hand and good to go? Or...
Do we have to go
Why
get
are you
it?
always asking so many questions? Of course not. I just had to say something because I clearly wasn't convincing her.
Of course.
Not entirely unexpected.
As plans go, changing the deity's mind is a huge gamble to begin with. We can't expect to be in control of every last detail when we're facing off against a god, can we?
Fair
Okay,
enough.
but what are we gonna do, though? We only have 3 days.
If we want to get our evidence, we're going to need some help. Now, come with me. We must awaken the professional.
The professional? Now, who is she talking about? Here we go. Well, I wonder who the professional is. Morning!
That
There you
toy
go.
Tanuki just turned into a human! What's going on? Paimon's never seen one of these before. Not a Tanuki. I'm a Muchina.
Mochina. And you're so sleepy.
I'm so tired. If I don't get enough sleep, it'll stunt my growth.
Oh, honey.
Is this the professional you were talking about? She doesn't look very professional at all.
She is a member of the Shiumatsuban, a genuine, bona fide ninja.
Wow, a ninja? So was that one of those legendary ninja transformation techniques?
Yes, it is.
Anyway, what's the Shumatsuban?
It belongs to the Yashiro Commission, a secret unit under Kamisato Ayato. Now, Kamisato Ayato and the Yashiro Commission are neutral parties, so I have no right to give orders to the Shiumatsuban. However, convincing their most chronically lazy member to help us is well within my abilities.
I see.
Here's what I need you to do. Go into town and find evidence of the Tenryou Commission's betrayal. It would not be appropriate for me to be seen there myself.
You make it sound so simple, but...
Oh, I thought you would have figured it out by now. All right then. I'll indulge you with a little more information.
Yes, please do.
For a complete outsider, probing the inner workings of the Tenryou Commission is nigh on impossible. But since the three commissions work together to serve the Shogun, they have a close relationship. Someone from one of the other commissions might have an easier job of figuring out what they're up to. Now you're following me. The Shogun's army haven't given up on their search for you yet, but with the help of this Shiumatsuban ninja, I'm sure you'll be able to rendezvous with your friends.
Well, that's
Don't
good.
forget, we're on a tight schedule here. Be sure to bring back the evidence in good time.
You got it. Alright, let's go. But it's kind of funny you should mention that because while exploring this place, I tried to find treasure and stuff, and doing some side quests. You can actually get caught, sort of. Just look, watch this.
Stop! I have orders to search for a wanted criminal.
Yikes! Hide, quick!
Kind of hard when when he saw me, but whatever, Paimon. What? Oh, and of course, it just takes me all the way back here. It's kinda awkward. But putting that aside, you guys gotta admit that was kind of funny. Yeah, that's depending on location, they actually go and try and search for me. Too bad it's not in every single place. But, whatever. Oops. Don't mind me.
Of sufficient status.
Toma! Toma! You there?
Please tell me we're here.
Us! We're back!
Toma, my boy!
What brings you here? Did you meet with the Resistance? How's the battle going? Is it safe for me to come out yet?
Not really.
Not just yet. We saw people patrolling on our way here.
So, it's still not over. I guess you came here because you have something to discuss?
Yep.
I'll get someone to call for Miss Kamisato. Bear with me for 1 second.
I see. You have been through a lot since we last met. I understand.
I did.
You need evidence of the Tenryou Commission's betrayal. Let me think. Now that you mention it, there is one thing that has always concerned me. The Shogun's army has been at war with the Resistance for a long time now, but not once has the Shogun ever inquired about it. I used to think that she simply didn't care, but looking at it now, perhaps the problem all along has been with the Tenryou Commission's reports to the Shogun. What do you mean? The Tenryou Commission presides over domestic military affairs. If they ever had any intention of concealing information in their reports, we would have no way of knowing. Meanwhile, the Shogun would incorrectly conclude that the Vision Hunt Decree poses no threat and would stick to her decision. If we had access to their reports, it would confirm everything.
But as
So
I
there you
recall,
go.
the only person authorized to access that kind of official documentation is Kujo Takayuki. It's heavily guarded too. Even with Sayu's help, swiping a document from under their noses is no easy task.
If only there was a way we could distract the guards just for long enough.
Yoimiya's fireworks!
That's a
new.
very Toma-sounding suggestion. But
Yes, it
it's a
is.
reasonable one. The statue of the omnipresent god is right by the Tenryou Commission. If someone set off fireworks near the statue, they certainly wouldn't ignore it.
I just
While
love
they
to
are
actually see her
preoccupied with
just
that,
standing there.
Sayu could infiltrate the Tenryou Commission and take the report, as well as any other evidence she might find.
Great! It feels
This
like
is
I'm
kinda
getting
funny.
closer and closer to being a free man again.
Yes, he'll be a free man very soon. Hopefully.
It feels like it's been an eternity since we last sat down and talked like this. Well, it certainly felt like it to me. I've been looking forward to seeing you again every day since I got here.
Aww.
This tea house used to be my favorite hiding place, but now I've honestly lost track of how long it's been since I last set foot outside of here. Oh man, I want to go to the hot springs so badly.
Oh, my poor Toma.
Poor Toma. Let's focus on the issue at hand. The sooner the Vision Hunt Decree is
He's still
abolished,
over there in
the
pain.
sooner Toma will be free. This was a reunion of sorts, but there's no time to catch up. We'll celebrate properly when it's all over.
Ooh,
Yeah, you got
let's
it.
play the hot pot game again.
You're still thinking about that?
There he
The
goes
Tenryou
again.
Commission is heavily guarded. Be careful when you get near. Let's meet back here afterwards.
You got it.
First, let's go to Hanamizaka to find Yoimiya.
Well, this is gonna be fun. Excuse me too. Alright, so now we have a plan and we gotta do it. Oh yeah, that's right. I should probably also try to eventually head back to the other location and get my hands on Dendro power.
Yoimiya, we need an extra large firework. The super duper big kind.
Yes, the biggest you
Extra
can
large
do.
firework?
Yes?
You sure came to the right person. As it happens, I made this really souped up one just a couple days ago.
Ooh.
But it's so powerful that I haven't found anywhere I can test it out yet. Huh, may as well give it to you. Let me know how it turns out. Don't forget,
Well, this could be
move
fun.
well away from it after you light the fuse, and try to avoid burning your clothes. Also, it's best that you cover your ears.
Oh dear.
Why does Paimon feel so nervous all of a sudden?
I don't blame you.
Don't worry, it's just a firework. Come on, what's the worst that could happen?
Famous last words.
Give it a try. Thanks, Yoimiya. Well, we got our distraction direction. Now we just need to wait for nightfall.
Yeah, we should do that. And also, now that I think about it, I should probably not do that. I was just thinking about the whole situation. When I'm gonna have to battle the Shogun. Because originally we'll have to battle her. I'm also gonna have a different type of battle, so... Not exactly sure.
Ready when you are. Let's go.
We can do this.
Alright, here we go.
I'll protect us.
Okay, let's do this. Pardon? Well, this is kinda awkward. So I need to complete a different time mission in order to do the other one. I mean, it shouldn't be a problem.
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
there you go. The guy was right there. Here we go. My god, I feel like a mail deliverer. Either way, might as well just complete this thing. Yes, it's a letter for him. That was nothing. Is the least I can do to help you, since you helped me, unlike your father. There you go. So now I should be able to continue, right? There you go, but I have to go back and wait until midnight again. Man, this is awkward.